Ever felt like you weren't good enough? Meet Olu, a farm boy everyone overlooked, but he was about to show them that true strength isn't always the loudest. In the village of Iko, the annual leadership challenge had arrived. Every year, the strongest and the bravest competed to wear the crown. And this year, it was down to Ode, a man known for his power, and Olu, a quiet young man who had spent his days walking the land. The first test was a battle of strength. Ade, with his broad shoulders and confident smile, easily lifted the heavy stone. The crowd cheered, but when it was Olu's turn, his hands shook with uncertainty. He wasn't as strong as Ode, but his determination burned in his heart. With everything he had, Olu lifted the stone, not with ease, but with effort and grit, and placed it down. It wasn't as impressive, but there was something in his eyes. The crowd was silent for a moment before they started clapping, not for the strength, but for the courage in his spirit. The second test was a riddle, one that tested their wisdom. Ade rushed forward, but his pride clouded his judgment. His answer was wrong. Olu, though nervous, took a deep breath. He thought of his grandmother's stories about the village's history, the wisdom passed down through generations. Slowly, he solved the riddle, and the villagers stared in awe. But the final test would push them both to their limits. The race to the top of the hill. Ade sprinted ahead, but halfway up, his legs grew weak. His energy drained, and he collapsed. He was the strongest, but strength wasn't enough. Olu, though tired, never stopped. He paced himself. Step by step, he climbed. And when he reached the top, he saw Ade still sitting, looking at the sky. Olu's heart swelled. Not because he had won, but because he had done something no one thought possible. The villagers cheered, not for the strongest man, but for the one who had the heart to keep going. Olu was crowned the new leader. Not because he was the loudest or the strongest, but because he had learned the most important lesson: true strength is in never giving up, even when the world doubts you.